Hey guys, how's it going? First off, I wanted to say thank you for watching my videos. The past month I've gone from just a few subscribers to over 1,000. I think I'm at like 1,500 right now, so I want to say thank you guys. Never thought I'd be a YouTuber, but yeah, I'm gonna try to keep cranking out the content for y'all, to keep everybody entertained. But anyway, I've had a lot of questions about, what are my plans for some of these cars you've seen on the channel. Some of y'all have been seeing like the older stuff on my channel. So there was a 62 Galaxie 500. That one's been gone for a while. That video is kind of old. I parted that one out. I took the motor and transmission, sold to a guy. He put that in his truck. That car had no title. It had a lot of rust issues. No floorboards, no trunk, I parted out everything I could. I didn't want anything to go to waste, and then I sold it when I was done to a junkyard that would part it out even further. But another car that y'all saw was that 67 two-door Galaxie Fastback, and I bought that with the intention of fixing it up, but it too was too rusty, at least from my experience level. I'm not a professional welder, fabricator, that sort of thing, and it had a lot of rust issues that were clearly visible. Like on that car, this was rusted out. It had rusted out inner fenders, it had a rusted out trunk, floor pans, all the wiring, the rusted out bottoms of the doors, so they would need to be replaced. I don't even know if that would be fixable to the extent that they were rusted out. The rear trunk lid was rusted out, and it's kind of deceiving on camera. It looked pretty straight. I mean, it was straight. It didn't have like a lot of dents and stuff. The motor was locked up in it. It was just kind of a basket case, no title. So there's an added expense with getting a title. So I parted that one out too, and actually did pretty well. A lot of those parts were pretty desirable for people restoring those cars, and I agree with a lot of you. That's a beautiful car, and I might actually own one in the future, a 67 two-door, because I think they're just one of the best looking Galaxies in my opinion. But anyway, the last two videos y'all have seen, or the most recent cars on the channel I should say, would be this Galaxie right here. So this Galaxie and that truck on the other side of that Galaxie. My plans for this Galaxie are to fix it up. I'm gonna drive this one. I want to make a good daily driver kind of car out of this, since it's it's a four-door. I've already got, so I'm going to do a drivetrain swap on this, and what it has right now is a 352 and a Cruise-O-Matic. But what I plan on putting in there, I already have a rebuilt C6 and a 390 with a 4-barrel. So it's going to be a 390 C6 car, and I'm hoping I can have enough money or something, figure out air condition on this car, because if you remember, this is factory AC. This car came with factory AC. So here in North Carolina, that is it would be awesome to have air condition. I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna paint it red with a white top. So if you can kind of envision that, I'm gonna paint it, the body red, but the top up here is going to be white, and then right here is going to be kind of like the, from this piece of trim up is white, down red. And I have an interior, and let me show you the interior. So from this car I can get good carpet, bench seat. I've got a couple armrests in there, they might work. We have door panels that are good. I understand that these are a different shape slightly, we're gonna see if we can kind of modify them to get them in there, because they're only slightly different, I believe. So I think right here is kind of the difference. These kind of go in a little bit, whereas on the 66 it's more of like a straight up and down. I could be wrong, but we'll figure that out. If I have to maybe get the ones that are in that car recovered or something. I'm hoping I can use these though, because they're pretty decent. So we got front seat and then rear seat. You know, this car had a really nice interior. Deck, what do you call that? Rear deck panel. There's some speakers in there. We'll see if those are any good. But we're gonna have a first start video coming up soon on this car right here, and I'll go ahead and show you that. Oh, we got mirrors. These have this has good mirrors we're gonna put on that car. Oh, and forgot to mention, I just put new tires on that car. The wheels I sandblasted and painted about a year ago and put tires on them, and that's what's on the car now. So the tire situation is figured out. I forget what size these are. I think they're like 215 70s, 215 75 R15. So this car right here has a rotten frame. I don't think I mentioned that on the channel yet. It is a bummer. I didn't know that when I bought it. But this thing has a 289 in it, and I've just about got it kind of put back together. It didn't have the stuff on it that it has now when I got it. It was just the short block, so it was just like timing cover. Everything forward of timing cover was in the trunk. The exhaust was not hooked up. I did that. But this motor has been rebuilt, and I don't know if it's ever been broke in, but we're going to do the break-in process on it. And this possibly, if this turns out to be a good motor, it's possible, I'm not holding myself to it, but it's possible we'll put this in the truck over here. So y'all have been asking about my plans for this truck, and I'm gonna build it. I want to paint it blue with a white top, white roof. I think that'll look good. When I talk about painting stuff, it's going to be in the yard with a Rust-Oleum, and we're gonna, you know, in the near future, fix up the interior, toss that bench seat, find another one that's not broken. Just try to sanitize it a little bit. We're gonna have to figure some stuff out with suspension. There's some play in the front end that shouldn't be there, I don't think. But we're gonna look at that. I want to make this a good four-wheel drive vehicle, something to play around with. So not still, like I said, still haven't decided if I want to keep the 240 in there or put the 289 in there. But this truck, I like that. I've looked at colors of these trucks on Google, and I seem to really be a fan of blue with a white top, white roof. So that's what we're gonna do. Gotta find some bumpers, and well, there's a lot of things I need to find for this truck, but just thought I'd give you guys an update. And you know, I'm planning at the end of this video, I'm gonna put, you know, some footage of me doing a first drive with this truck, just where I kind of pulled it around the yard. So I'm gonna insert that footage right now, I guess. So, and then after that, I'm gonna hop in the Galaxie over here and drive it around the building, and we'll just have like a first drive of both vehicles all in one video. So appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see these cars get fixed up. I appreciate it. Steering locked up on me. What's going on here? Can't find reverse. Should be all the way over and down. There we go. Alrighty. We're moving. This steering is problematic. Alrighty, here we are. Alrighty guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. We got this thing moving under its own power. Not well, but it's doing it.
So now what?
Now we're gonna put the hood, shut the hood, and drive it around the building.
Let's do it. Need to pour gas in the carburetor again. That's not where we want it parked.
Yeah, I know. The transmission works good though. I had it in low, I had it in neutral, you know, I
Cool.
had it in all the gears. Might be a good transmission. Alrighty, so thanks for watching, YouTubers. There we go. Yeehaw! Careful. It's downhill going that way. There we go.